So, Gemini, this is going to be your love reading, month of April. Gemini, this is the you versus them spread. So I'm going to pull cards on you, what your hopes, fears, next steps are. And then I'm going to pull cards on the person external to you, what their hopes, fears, and next steps are, okay? It's a love reading, so this could resonate with your current partner, ex, crush, you name it. Whoever comes to mind during the reading. Also, because it is general, it can be interchangeable. Keep that in mind. And also check out my social media account, links down in the description box below. Give me a like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Gemini. All right, let's see. Overall energy for the month of April for Gemini. Overall energy for Gemini. All right, Gemini, we have here the Hermit and the Knight of Wands. Man, I keep getting this card. I got it for like 3 other zodiac signs. So, Gemini, there's a sense of finding enlightenment this month about what your next steps are in love, wanting to follow your passions, wanting to have a more action-oriented energy. You're definitely not going to be in the mood this month, Gemini, where you want to sit around, okay, or where you want to contemplate. I feel like you've been kind of in that energy, though, for a while, and so you want change, you want new, whether that be within a relationship or external from, but we'll see. Person external to you, energy, man, I keep getting the same cards. They have the High Priestess and the Seven of Cups. So this person external, Gemini, I feel like they are in an energy of trying to find the answers, but not external to them. Trying to find the answers, whether in spirituality or religion, or just by tapping into their own intuition. Sometimes too, though, I feel like this person is very confused either way. And or there's 2 different ways I can read this. So that's the first way. For some of you, it's that this person is either has more than one option, has a lot on their plate, is giving themselves in a lot of different areas of their life. And they may be, kind of keeping that to themselves. So I can already see there's going to be more than one group of you here. So let's get all the cards out and we'll break it down. Gemini, how you view this person. So Gemini, you have the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Swords and how you view them. I feel like there's 2 different coins here. 2 different coins. There's 2 different sides to the coin here. On the one hand, I think this person can give you a sense of feeling very emotionally secure. There's a part of you that really, really loves them, wants to mother them, that's available. And then there's this other part of them that is very dominating, a little bit on the colder side, a little bit more logical. I almost said cutthroat. Like they could be very sharp with their words sometimes. Or this is like what they pull out of you. So like there's a part of you that has a soft spot for this person, and then there's a part of you that's like just very direct. I definitely have 2 different groups here, so how this person views you, Gemini. 10 of Pentacles, the Moon, Six of Swords. So I feel like they this person views you as somebody who has the ability to bring a lot of comfort and stability to them, but they also feel like you withhold emotions, um, and that you might be emotionally distant from them at times, okay? Like I said, there's two different energies here. I feel like it's you, Gemini, but it could be this person. But there's a message here about like um, yin and yang. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's a sweetness and there's a harshness to the relationship or in the way you feel about this person. So let me get the rest of the general energy out, and then, like I said, I'm going to break it down. Next steps. Whoa. Wowzers. All right. Next steps for Gemini. You have the Empress and the Two of Swords. So this is future energy. This is towards the end of April. Keep in mind, you always have free will. Anytime I read future energy, it can be changed, but here's what's come out. The Empress and the Two of Swords. So I feel like towards the end of April, again, I feel like Gemini, it's like, I feel like you're going more into the harsher air energy than the softer side of you towards the end of April. It's more of like a disinterest or a very independent energy. This is whether you're in a relationship or not. I feel like you're taking the stance as, you know, you're really not taking no shit this month. I'm sorry. You have a very strong energy here. And I feel like you may have given the softer side of yourself at some point to this person, but now it's more of a independent vibe of I know what I'm worth, you know? So I need to break this down into different groups because there's several different groups. And in this person's end of the month energy, they have the Knight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like this person may, they're also in a bit of a harsher energy. I feel this person feels left out in the cold here, somewhat. So I'm going to go ahead and break it down into groups. You can be in one of the groups or all of the groups. Take what resonates. I'm going to go with the strongest message first, which is I feel like, Gemini, if you have left someone out in the cold or they you, maybe there was a lot of back and forth within the relationship, secrets being held. I feel like this person may have had more than one option, but they were kind of like they were able to cover that up, like cover up either their confusion or the fact that like they're able to put on a shroud pretty easily, you know, of like, I'm balanced, I'm good, but then underneath all of that, it's like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, you know? I feel like that's the energy this person brings this month anyways. But I feel like you might have, you know, allowed this person into your heart, given your softer side to them, but yet they ended up pulling out the more harsh side of you. And why is that? Well, I feel like this person can be a bit harsh themselves. I feel like there were secrets being kept here that pushed the relationship apart on an emotional front, even though there might have been stability at some point here. I feel like towards the end of the month, Gemini, you're in the Empress energy, so I feel like you're not going to be taking anything less than what you deserve. And I feel like if someone's trying to offer you up less than that, you're not interested. Whoever this person is in question, I feel like they may try to communicate at the end of the month, but again, I feel a sense of ignoring it. I feel like you're going to ignore them. You're going to block them out. Might actually block them. But I don't see you communicating back. So that's pretty straightforward. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Which I feel like is really going to stress this person out. Particularly if you're dealing with Scorpio or an air sign, but it could be any zodiac sign. I feel like it's really stressing them out at the end of the month. Whew! So that's one group. That's very straightforward. Okay, group 2. Group 2, if you're in a long-term steady relationship, just the message here is that we need to communicate in a way that's not so black and white. So Gemini, if you're turning on the soft part of you and then like a light switch, you're turning on the other part of you, it may drive an emotional distance in the relationship, or if your partner is doing this. I feel like Gemini, whether you're male or female, there's an overall sense of wanting to dominate here. And it might be too much. So it might end up making your partner feel like their opinions don't matter and that they are left out of the decision making in the relationship. And they may be going through a lot of stress outside of the relationship. And so this kind of just further puts strain here. And so there's a message here about that, about it's definitely okay to be independent and to want to move forward and take action, but don't discount your partner's opinions or thoughts or feelings, okay, Gemini? So that's group 2. And then let me see what is the overall advice, regardless of the groups. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. See, these are air and water are 2 very different signs, 2 very different energies. And I feel like Gemini, you or this person go back and forth, and it's very extreme. Now, the Queen of Pentacles energy is somewhere in the middle. So what was I saying? Really, whether you're in group 1 or 2, there's a middle ground here to be had. There's a compromise. There's a middle balance. There's a way to be soft yet strong, but not over dominating, not overpowering, or not so emotional you're, emotionally unbalanced. There is a way to have both. And I feel like the overall message or outcome for the month is learning how to do that, and in a way that affects positively your love arena here. Either way, Gemini, I feel like anytime you come out as the Empress, male or female, primarily females, but since it's the general, I'll say male or female. That's good, The Empress knows her worth. And she don't want no scrubs, you know what I'm saying? You remember that song from TLC? I don't want no scrubs. Scrubs is a guy that can't get no love from me. Gemini! That might be your song this month. I don't know. Too funny. So, like I said, the zodiac signs you might be dealing with this month: Scorpios here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus are the primary ones. But it's a general read, so it can be any of the zodiac signs. Oh, and fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Just take it as it resonates, guys. Okay, so if it resonated, that's amazing. Awesome. I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, namaste, my friends. Bye.